longest minute ever.
It is 12 more seconds.
It always feels so long.
Welcome to the August 25th, 2025 meeting of the Florissant City Council. Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. City Clerk, please call the roll.
Siam. Harris.
Here.
Manganelli. Here. Egan. Here. Caputa. Here. Shildroth. Here. O'Donnell. Here. Pagano.
The next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. Are there any corrections, additions to the meeting minutes of August 11th, 2025? Hearing none, Councilman Egan moves to approve the minutes, seconded by Councilman O'Donnell. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The meeting minutes are approved. The next item on the agenda is the oath of office for the newly elected councilwoman for Ward 8, Tanya Parson. And she will be sworn in by Associate Judge Robert Parson, Jr.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh, let me turn it on. Hang on. There you go.
It is now.
All right, you ready? Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Tanya Parson,
In the presence of Almighty God,
in the presence of Almighty God,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I possess all of the qualifications
that I possess all of the qualifications
for my position as
for my position as
councilwoman in the Great Ward 8,
Councilwoman in the Great Ward 8,
as prescribed by the Charter
as prescribed by the Charter
of the City of Florissant,
of the City of Florissant,
and I will support the Constitution
and I will support the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and the state of Missouri,
and the state of Missouri,
and the Charter and ordinances
and the Charter and ordinances
of the City of Florissant,
of the City of Florissant,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
perform the duties
perform the duties
of my office.
of my office.
Councilwoman, congratulations.
Taking a pause while Councilwoman Parson will take her seat. The next item on the agenda is hearing from citizens. This is a time to speak to the council on any issue, not necessarily on the agenda, for 3 minutes. This is not a question and answer period. If you would like to speak to a council member or the mayor, please stay until after the meeting is over. If you are here to speak on a public hearing, please wait and speak when the public hearing is announced. Do not believe we have any cards this evening, so we will move on to communications. And there are no communications this evening. Next item on the agenda is public hearings. Public hearing number 2508020.
In accordance with Section 405-125 of Florissant Zoning Code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri in the council chambers at 5955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 25th, 2025 at 7 p.m. on the following proposition. To authorize a special use permit to Celebrity Barbecue and Soul Food Restaurant, LLC, DBA Celebrity Barbecue and Soul Food Restaurant, to allow for a restaurant in the B3 Extensive Business District located at 1752 and 1756 North New Florissant Road. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard and will most special need to contact city clerk at least 5 days before said public hearing by calling 839-7630 or email cityclerk@florissantmore.com.
Is the petitioner present this evening? Okay, please come forward, sir. Thank you. Will you please state your name and your city, and then tell us about your project?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to those. My name is Timmy Moore. I'm a resident of Florissant, and my project that I'm interested in is to bring a new restaurant to the city of Florissant. We've been in business over 30 years with the city of Ferguson, and now in the city of Bellefontaine, neighbors. So this new location would be probably around about 3 minutes around the corner from where I live. And I'm just excited about becoming part of the city of Florissant.
Okay, wonderful. We're going to have some questions here.
Sure.
Thank you. Councilman Siam.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, sir, for coming tonight and for being willing to possibly invest in this commercial space that's been empty for quite some time. So it'd be good if it could be livened up again. I do have just a few questions. I was going to ask, are you planning to apply for a liquor license?
No, sir.
You're not serving alcohol there, or you don't intend to?
I don't feel that I need to, so no.
Okay. Are you planning on having, well, I know that that space doesn't have like a kitchen, or at least not a real one to speak of, so are you planning on developing one in there or constructing one?
Yes, sir. We already started with the approval, once we're approved, a contract to have a full kitchen put in there that is required and meet the code of St. Louis County Health Department.
Okay, very good. And are you planning on having live entertainment of any kind or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. Are you planning to charge for people to get into it?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
All right. I just wanted to be sure about that. I don't have any questions at this time, but if I think of any later, I will let you know. Thank you.
All right.
Councilman Egan.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. Good evening, Mr. Moore. How are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you tell us about your current businesses that you have and the type of food that you will be serving at this restaurant?
Okay. So the current food that we have, they say soul food, and soul food is just a figure of speech. I say food of comfort. The current location where I'm at now is at 12117 Bellefontaine Road. We've been at that location for over 8 years. Originally, like I stated, we was in the city of Ferguson for over 20 years. And we serve lunch, well, we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every Sunday, we offer all-you-can-eat buffet, soul food buffet. Every Saturday, we offer all-you-can-eat brunch, breakfast brunch. We serve, matter of fact, I think I given a menu that everybody should have up there, I believe.
Pass it down.
Oh, I don't
Thank you
have
for
one, I'm
drawing
sorry.
that to our attention. Thank you so much.
But anyway, we serve steak, we serve seafood, we serve kids' meals. We serve a selection of something that meet pretty much every culture, very diverse. And as Alderman asked me earlier about liquor, the reason why I did not apply for a liquor license is because I feel like if you're offering a good quality service with good quality food, You really don't need a liquor license because we want it to be strictly family environment and to keep down the riffraff in the wrong environment.
Outstanding. Welcome and good luck.
Thank you.
Councilman Manganelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. Actually, all my questions pretty much have been answered. Didn't get a menu yet, but I really just wanted to welcome you and everything, and the thought of a new restaurant coming in like this, serving good food and everything is outstanding. One question I have: at what time will you open? You say you're going to be open for breakfast.
Okay, so at this new location of right now, we won't be open for breakfast. We'll be open for lunch and dinner.
Okay.
Yes,
Just curious, what time for lunch?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Councilwoman Pagano.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
So, well, one of my questions was asked and answered about the opening time. Is 11? What is your closing time?
Closing time through the week, I believe, is at 10 p.m.
And what about
And-
the weekends?
Yes, ma'am. And on weekends, we ask zoning to grant us permission to be open until 12.
And you're open 7 days a week?
No, ma'am, we'll be open 6 days a week,
6 days a week.
Tuesday through Sunday.
Okay, closed on Monday?
Yes, ma'am, for right now.
When do you plan on having this all finished, the kitchens? Do you know?
Well, once we get the green light, we plan on going in there and start cleaning the place up because it was left with a lot of damage. And we just want to make sure that we go through all the codes and make sure we just do everything in order, the proper way.
Right. And I know there was window tint and there's like benches or booths along that main window. Will that all be coming out and the tint be removed?
Yes, ma'am. So all the benches that was there will be removed. It was like some wood on the side of North Lindbergh that was like an eyesore. All that's going to be removed. We want people to be able to see in and see clear. We want the police to be able to see in, for security and to make sure that, our investment has been protected. So we want it to be open and we want it to look clean and clear where that is inviting for everyone to come in. Yes.
So this is just my curiosity.
Sure.
Okay. Are you keeping the bar? Because I know the bar took up like that whole side wall.
Okay, so honestly, I never been in there for the previous people that was there, but when I went in there to look at the place, it looked like it was like a counter that was a bar area.
True.
Okay, so that area would be used for like our buffet.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
Makes sense.
all that's going to be re-renovated and it's going to look amazing once it's open to the public.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Looking forward.
My pleasure.
Councilman O'Donnell.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, Mr. Moore. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I was just curious about the Friday and Saturday midnight, and certainly you know your business better than I, but are people eating that late, that you're open that late, or it's accommodating to that hour?
Well, okay. So honestly, by me living in the city of Florissant and even owning a restaurant, and when I come home, I'm looking for some food because after serving people all day long, you're pretty much starving, right? So
Sure.
when I go places and come down North Lindbergh, either the drive-through is crowded,
Gotcha.
a lot of places are short of staff, so you can't go in. And so I just want to be compatible to all the other business and be able to give people options to be able to get food. So, and that's a way that we can still generate funds without selling liquor by giving people options
Sure.
and opportunity to still be able to come in.
So Bell Fountain and Ferguson have those hours already?
Yes, sometimes, honestly, trying to lock the door is sometimes hard, you know, because you want to accommodate people, but out there working like 12 or 13, 14 hours a day, you know, you just be beat, right? But new venture, a lot of our customers from Florissant, Ruffin, Alton, Chesterfield, they come from all over to our location. So we just want to be able to just have a second location to be able to offer people other opportunities. Yes.
Gotcha. Well, that's all I have. Thank you, Mr. President. Good luck in your endeavor.
All right, my pleasure.
Mr. Moore, I think I read that there may be some outdoor cooking. Can you talk about that?
Sure. So the outdoor cooking is only not to be sold on the outside. It would just be barbecue pits that would be set up only for the real barbecue to be brought inside, to be sold from the kitchen and brought out to the customers.
Okay, what is the location of those pits, and are they permanent?
Is it permanent?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is it around the back?
Okay, so previous, whoever had the place prior, I assume it used to be a barbecue place once before. They have like a hood that is required by St. Louis County. So if I can back up a little bit, prior to taking on this project, I asked St. Louis County Health Department to do a walkthrough because I'm very familiar with them. And I was like, well, tell me the do's and the don'ts so I can know what to get into. So one of the health inspector came over and say, well, hey, with this hood that is over there is proper for you to be, because it's gated, and to have barbecue pits back there.
So you're going to use the existing structure there? And
We're going to use the existing
okay.
structure.
And I remember when that came to council, I think that was Highway 67 barbecue.
Okay.
And I remember that.
Yes.
So as long as it's in good condition, I guess, then.
Oh, yes,
okay.
it's the structure of it is very well. I mean, I think it's more so the equipment that you put out there more than the overlay.
Okay.
Yes.
And then also, I think I noticed on the drawings that maybe there's a new pass-through window, like a new area. Is that the new kitchen, and then there's a pass-through window? Is that going to be new?
Yes, that's going to be brand new. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. That's basically for once the servers, okay, so it's a swing door coming into the kitchen that is existing. So I thought it would just be a little more proper, because on your right side of the kitchen, once you come out the kitchen from the swing doors, is your restroom areas. So I thought it would be just a little more professional and proper if we put like a pass-through window for the servers to be able to receive the food to take out to the customers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the word I thought.
Yes.
Professional when I
Yes.
saw that. So
Yes.
Very good. And then do you have a plan for security, security cameras? Have you planned for that?
Sure. So we would be installing ADT. We will also have the cameras on the outside as well, and the inside as well on the back. Just for security incidents, you know, when people come in, you just got to protect yourself and protect them. So we just want it to just be safe for everyone.
Perfect.
You know, yes.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to hear your plans.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't see any more questions from the council. Okay. Oh, Councilman Manganelli does have a question.
Thank you, Mr. President. Real quick, your
Sure.
cameras will record too, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
that's all I.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Before we close this public hearing, is there anyone in the audience who would like to comment on this public hearing? I do not see any. Okay. Seeing no further comments, Councilman Siam moves to close this public hearing, seconded by Councilwoman Parson. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. This public hearing is closed.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Really cheerful crowd tonight. It's fun. Okay, let's see. Next, we have another public hearing. This is public hearing number 2508021.
In accordance with the Florissant zoning code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri, in the council chambers at 955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 25th, 2025, at 7 p.m. on the following proposition: to approve the final plat for the property located at 2300 Charbonnier, Plat 2 for the Manors at Coke Park. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard. Anyone with special needs should contact the city clerk at least 5 days before its public hearing, calling 839-7630 or email cityclerk@florissant.com.
Okay. It appears we have a petitioner present this evening. Will you state your name and your city and tell us about what you're doing here?
All right, my name is Jeffrey Saman. I live in Bridgeton, and I work for the Sterling Company, who's doing the design work on this subdivision.
Will you spell your last name, please?
Semon.
Okay, thank you.
And the first name's Jeffrey with a G.
G. All right. Sterling Company. All right. Please proceed.
I'm representing the McBride on the Manors at Coke Park Plat 2, which is the second and last phase in Coke Park. It'll include 53 more lots, single-family residential, and they will be the same units models as was in Plat 1.
Okay.
And then I'm here for any questions you might have on the
Perfect.
development.
So you said this is the second of 3 phases.
2 phases.
2 phases.
This is
This is
the
the
last
final phase.
Yes.
Okay. 53 and the first phase. Do you remember how many of those were?
52 lots.
52. Okay, so about the same. We're going to have some questions here. First up is Councilman Manganelli. Councilman Manganelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Manors at Coke Park are in my ward and everything. And I visited about, once every couple weeks or whatever, visit with the people that have bought houses in there. And a couple things I always ask if, everybody's happy with their homes and everything, so that's nice. The interesting thing is to see the young families moving in, people from Florissant moving to the other side of Florissant because they didn't want to leave the area, but they wanted a new, bigger, more modern home. So this really has been a good thing for the families. I've been met a family, young couple without kids yet, from Olivet that are moving over. So it's been a good thing so far. So this is going to be the same, I'm assuming the same quality as the other houses and everything.
Yes, sir.
And the lot sizes are all comparable.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I saw the path is getting finished up, so that's nice. So really, that's it for the questions. I just want to make sure that everything's along the same lines, and just compliment that it has been a good thing for the area, and it's kept a lot of young families here and brought people in from other areas. So it's been great. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions from the council on this? Okay, I see none. Do you have any questions for us?
No, I do not.
Okay, thank you. Before we close this public hearing, is there anyone in the audience who would like to comment on this public hearing? And I see no comments. Councilman Manganelli moves to close this public hearing, seconded by Councilman Shildreth. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. This public hearing is closed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Public hearing number 2508022.
In accordance with Section 405-205 of the Florissant zoning code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri, in the council chambers at 955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 25th, 2025, at 7 p.m. on the following proposition: to amend Chapter 405, Article 6, supplementary district regulations by creating a new section, lighting regulations. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard. Anyone with special needs should contact the city clerk at least 5 days before said public hearing by calling 839-7630 or email cityclerk@florissantmo.com.
Do we have a staff person here this evening? Oh, Ms. Irvin?
Yes.
Debbie? Okay. I didn't want to assume, but you're the only one I saw. Thank you for being here again. You're working
Thank
very
you.
hard. And can you
Thank
tell
you.
us about these lighting regulations that we need?
Okay. We've noticed that the city of Florissant did not have a lighting code, and each time a development came through or someone came through requesting a site plan approval, we had to rely on St. Louis County. So what we did, I'm hoping that we can see this, staff got together and we researched like cities at the recommendation of the Planning Commission. So Florissant was like Chesterfield in population, University City, and Hazelwood. And we saw that they all had a lighting plan. So we were using St. Louis County's plan without adopting the plan. We were just kind of using a little bit of what we needed. So hopefully going forward, we will have our own lighting plan, looking to get that in the ordinance. And we also used all of St. Louis County, which is a population of 1 million, and then MoDOT, 6.245 million. So we just kind of searched abroad to see what we could fit that would work well for Florissant.
Okay, it sounds extensive.
It was.
The research. Are there any questions or comments from the council on this hearing? Okay, I don't see any. Before we close this public hearing, is there anyone in the audience who would like to comment on this public hearing? I don't see any. Thank you, Ms. Urban.
Thank you.
Seeing no further comments, Councilman O'Donnell moves to close this public hearing, seconded by Councilman Egan. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. This public hearing is closed. The next item on the agenda is old business. The first item is bills for second reading. Bill number 10101. Councilman Siam moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilwoman Parson. Is there discussion? Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
An ordinance readopting a procedure to disclose potential conflict of interest and substantial interest for certain officials as set forth in Title I, Section 105-130, compliance with state conflict of interest law in the Florissant Code of Ordinances.
Councilman Childeroth moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance readopting a procedure to disclose potential conflict of interest and substantial interest for certain officials as set forth in Title I, Section 105-130, compliance with state conflict of interest law in the Florissant Code of Ordinances.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam? Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Parson?
Bill number 10101 passes and becomes ordinance number 9100. Okay, next is a substitute bill number 10103. Councilman Caputa moves to accept the substitute bill, seconded by Councilman O'Donnell. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried and the substitute bill is accepted. Councilman Caputa moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilwoman Pagano. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance authorizing an amendment to Section 405-161 HB Historic Business District to add certain permitted uses.
Councilman Childeroth moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Sorry. Ordinance authorizing an amendment to Section 405-161 HB Historic Business District to allow to add certain permitted uses.
Let's see, before we close this, let's see. Yeah, before we do the final reading, I'm calling for comments. Yes. Are there any comments from the audience? Okay, seeing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam? Yes. Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli?
Yes.
Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Parson?
Bill number 10103 passes and becomes ordinance number 9101. Bill number 10106. Councilman Manganelli moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilman Egan. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an escrow agreement with McBride Coke Park LLC to guarantee installation of the subdivision improvements for the Manors at Coke Park, Plat 1B.
Councilman Manganelli moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Egan. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance also authorizing the mayor to enter into an escrow agreement with McBride Coke Park LLC to guarantee installation of the subdivision improvements for the Manors at Coke Park, Plat 1B.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Hearing none, Clerk Pete, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam, Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Parson?
Bill number 10106 passes and becomes ordinance number 9102. The next item on the agenda is new business. The first item under new business is board appointments. Are there any council appointments? No? Okay. Moving on to requests. Let's see. We have a request for a full package liquor license with tasting by J. Uma. Let's see. Is someone able to move to approve? Who would like to move to approve? Okay. Do I need it to come up first before this? Okay. Councilman Manganelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to suspend the rules just to have the petitioner come up and explain, how they're going to do their tasting.
Perfect. Will the petitioner for this item please come forward? Okay. First, we're going to vote to suspend the rules. Councilman Manganelli moves to suspend the rules. Seconded by Councilman Egan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the rules are suspended. Thank you. Welcome tonight. Councilman Manganelli would like to ask a few questions.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Patel.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name.
Nick Patel.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Patel.
Thank you, Mr. Patel, for coming out tonight. We spoke a little bit earlier today. I came by the store just to kind of see where all this would take place and everything. I told you I'd have a few more questions tonight. And I'm familiar with the other stores, doing tastings. I was looking for a rare bottle of bourbon for a raffle that I sponsored, and I went to Total Wine, and they offered me a taste of it.
Right.
Things like that. So, it's something that happens. I'd like to know, like, how are you, and don't answer the first question, how are you going to do this? How is this going to be like one certain brand, or how much, if you're going to have a tasting, how much will each patron get?
So usually the companies come and they do the tasting for their brands. They stand there for like couple hours, and whatever the customers walk in there, like 15 ml probably,
Okay.
Yeah, some small shot.
They're not getting a full
No,
one-ounce shot?
No.
Okay. And so it wouldn't be like a series of tastings?
No.
Kind of like a wine
Just
tasting?
one tasting at a time, yeah.
Okay. And give them plenty of time to drink and safely leave?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Really, that's all I have. I just wanted to make sure it was, done in a safe manner.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's all I got.
Okay. I'd like to just add some clarification that I understand with the storms, you were at a different location in the same shopping center?
Yeah, same shopping center.
Okay. What was the name of that business? Same?
Same name.
Okay. Is there anything different about the business you're going to be doing at the new location in the shopping center?
No, it's going to be the same format, same business and everything, but it's just going to be a little bit bigger spot.
Okay.
And because of reason that, the last tornado had a lot of damage on this side of property, so they told us to shut down for 5 to 6 months.
I understand.
So at the meantime, I said I might as well just go ahead and relocate in the same property.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're moving forward with that. Did you have tasting in the old location?
Yes.
Okay. So,
But since it's the very small location, we never did any tasting.
okay. Well, I appreciate you, your patience, and I hope you get up and running soon.
Yep.
Are there any other questions? Okay. Oh, I see. Councilman Shildroth has a question.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Patel, I just wanted to tell you thank you for staying in town and investing in our area still. You could have very well moved on somewhere else, so I want to thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, that looks like that's it. We do need a motion to approve. Councilman Manganelli will move to approve a full package liquor license with tasting for J. Uma 2 LLC, doing business as Tipsy Turtle 2, located at 111 Florissant Oaks Shopping Center. Seconded by Councilman Egan. Roll call, please.
Siam? Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Parson?
The motion carried and the liquor license is approved. Congratulations. Resolution number 1074.
A resolution of the Florissant City Council in support of the redevelopment and site improvements for the Baymont Hotel and Wyndham Hotels and Resorts located at 307 Dunn Road, Florissant, Missouri.
Do I have a motion for a second reading? Okay. Councilman Shildroth moves for a second reading. Oh, I apologize. Councilman Shildroth, you're recognized.
I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules to have staff come up for a second, please.
The rules have a motion to suspend the rules by Shildroth, seconded by Councilwoman Pagano. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The rules are suspended. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It's Mr. Shildroth, anyway. Could you please tell us about
Sure.
the proposed
This
project?
This location is the former Red Roof Inn at 307 Dunn Road. The mayor, myself, and Patrick have been working with Baymont, the Wyndham Group. They've come to City Hall with the potential buyer. They're ready to meet the requirements that we've set forth at the administrative level by closing in the hotel, that we wanted interior halls versus exterior doors. So they've met that. The reason for the resolution is for the buyer and for Wyndham, that they're going to be committed to everything that is built and designed by the Baymont. They can't come back and say, once they get in and say, oh, wait, we realize we can't do interior, we want to go back to exterior. But the resolution and their performance plan will lock them in, and the buyer is good with his finances to make this development happen.
Well, I want to thank you for your hard work with not only this hotel, but the other hotel up the street, because the
Yes.
city only has two.
Yes.
And I'm glad this project is in the works and moving forward. I did speak to the mayor about this and Patrick Mulcahy several times. And I know there was talk of tearing the whole place down or just fixing what they had and going, different options. So I do appreciate the administration doing something with that piece of property, and I think a good product right on that thoroughfare
Exactly.
has a really good potential to do really well.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good brand name, so I'm happy
It is.
that both properties are moving forward and getting spruced up.
Very good. We went through 27 walkthroughs with various buyers around the country, and everybody wanted to keep it in the same look and just wanted to put some lipstick on it and open it back up. But the mayor, myself, Patrick, we stuck to our guns and said, we are not going back. We're going to go forward.
Sure. Well, I thank you for your due diligence,
Thank you.
everyone involved with that.
All right.
That's all I had, sir.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is there an investment number on that? Do you know of any, how many dollars might be invested into that?
$2.7 million
Okay.
is what's going to be invested.
Okay.
The purchase price was 1.4 and then 2.7 for the renovation.
All right, good to hear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, is there anyone who'd like to move for a second on this? Okay, Councilwoman Pagano moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Resolution of the Florissant City Council in support of the redevelopment and site improvements for a Baymont Hotel by Wyndham Hotels and Resorts located at 307 Dunn Road, Florissant, Missouri.
Councilman Shildroth moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Roll call vote, please.
Siam? Yes. Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Yes. Parson?
Before,
A resolution of the
please
Florissant
read
City
it.
Council in support of the redevelopment and site improvements for Baymont Hotel by Wyndham Hotels and Resort located at 307 Dunn Road, Florissant, Missouri.
And before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this resolution? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam, Harris.
Yes.
Meganelli.
Yes.
Egan. Caputa. Shildroth. O'Donnell. Pagano. Parson.
Resolution number 1074 passes. Bills for first reading is the next item on the agenda. Bill number 10107.
Ordinance to authorize a special use permit to Celebrity Barbecue and Soul Food Restaurant LLC, DBA Celebrity Barbecue and Soul Food, to allow for a restaurant in a B3 Extensive Business District located at 1752 through 1756 North New Florissant Road.
Bill number 10108.
Ordinance to approve the final plat for Plat 2 of Manners at Coke Park for the property located at 2300 Charbonneir Road in a planned development residential zoning district, PDR.
Bill number 10109.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 budget and appropriating funds for improvement to the St. Ferdinand Park Amphitheater.
Councilman Shildroth moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilman Egan. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 budget and appropriating funds for improvement to the St. Ferdinand Park Amphitheater.
Councilman Shildroth moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Roll call vote, please.
Siam. Harris.
Yes.
Meganelli.
Yes.
Egan. Caputa. Shildroth. O'Donnell. Pagano. Parson. An ordinance amending the fiscal year 2025 budget and appropriating funds for improvement to the St. Ferdinand Park Amphitheater.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? I'll just say that this is a transfer. This does not affect the overall budget. It's from projects, two other projects. One can be delayed and the other one was under budget. And the actual project is for a stage for the new amphitheater. It's a dance floor, okay, a dance floor out front, and also through this season, I understand that the city noticed, that the staff noticed that there was a need for some additional ADA accessibility. So there's, I think, a new path from the parking lot, and then a staging area on the hill, so that if someone in a wheelchair or someone that had a hard time getting across that hill or grass, if they wanted to get out there and get a good view, they could do that. So thanks again to the city for staff for insightful planning, and it's only going to get better for next year. So thank you for that. Before the final vote is taken, again, I don't see anybody in the audience that wants to comment. Clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam. Harris.
Yes.
Meganelli. Yes. Egan. Yes. Caputa. Shildroth. Yes. O'Donnell. Yes. Pagano. Parson.
Bill number 10109 passes and becomes ordinance number 9103. The next item on the agenda is council announcements. Let's start with Councilman Manganelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. I first would like to congratulate Councilwoman Parson. Welcome you to the council. I look forward to many, many, many years of working together, discussing things. And I think with enough time, you'd probably be a fan of Tom Brady. Okay. On a more serious note, I do want to, give my prayers for the families of everybody who was affected today by the explosions over in St. Louis County, over by Walmart. I've had a lot of tragedies in my line of work and everything, and seen a lot of people have gone through fires, but nothing like this. I've never seen a house explosion cause so much damage and so much strife for other people, and I pray for those that were injured that they all survive, get back to where they were before the loss. And of course, then, last thing, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Italian Festival on September 13th. It'll be at the Knights of Columbus grounds, the Shen Home Association grounds, 50 Rue St. Francis on the 13th of September, 11 to 7. Of course, we do have the bocce tournament with, and there's still some openings. For right now, we have the only bocce courts in North County. It will be a great day, great food, great entertainment, something for the whole family. So hopefully everybody can come. Thank you.
Next is Councilman Egan.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Welcome, Tanya. It's going to be a fun ride. This will be the best day you've had here after it's all gone downhill. Wait till budget meetings. So the St. Patrick's Committee will be holding our Halfway to St. Patrick's Day party on September 17th. And we're going to do it in conjunction with the VFW down here at the Post. And they have their Queen of Hearts that night. We'll have music by Gene and Joe. And Catering to You is going to jump in with some Irish specials. So if you have that hankering for corned beef or maybe bangers and mash, we'll see you on Wednesday evening, September 17th. And get there early before it sells out. Thank you.
Councilman Caputa.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tanya, congratulations. Nice to have you on board. It's going to be a pleasure working with you. Congratulations. Also, I would like to congratulate the St. Louis Labor Council for a well done festival yesterday that we had in the city of Florissant that was held at the Knights of Columbus grounds. Very well attended. It was the first ever Labor Day parade we have had, or Labor Day festival parade that we have had in Florissant. I think it was a very good success. So hopefully in the future we can get some of our residents from the city to come out and support our labor unions. So that's all I have. And thank you very much.
Councilman Childrath.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tanya, welcome aboard. You see my better half every morning when you're at the gym, so now I could say I see you twice a month, so I'm sure you'll do great. I want to echo what Mr. Caputa said. The Labor Council did a great job with the festival, and they moved to have their parade in Florissant this year, and I hope the mayor works hard again like he did to get them to come back next year. I heard nothing but compliments, and I think once word gets out that the parade is at 9 in the morning on Sunday, I think people will come out to the route. I think it'll grow, and I just want to thank the mayor and Pat Kellett and the crew for moving it to the city. Thank you.
Councilman O'Donnell.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just wanted to offer my welcome and congratulations to Councilwoman Parson. I just know that she's going to be a great asset to the council. Thank you, Mr. President.
Councilwoman Parson.
Thank you, everyone, for giving me this opportunity to serve as a councilwoman on the board of City of Florissant. I'd also like to thank the residents of Ward 8 for coming out and voting for me to be on this council. I've worked with you all through my nice husband, and I know all of you, and I can't wait to work with you on my own. I know I have some big shoes to fill, but I'm ready for the challenge.
Again, congratulations to the great Ward 8 for selecting such a wonderful new council person. And I'm sure she'll do a wonderful job. I know her through her husband, but also as a fellow educator. I've seen how hard she works. She puts her heart into her work. She's a lot of talent, actually, and she's smart. So looking forward to having her here, and congratulations to you, Tanya, on that. Next is the message from the mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President. Congratulations, Tanya. so exciting for you, and we really appreciate your willingness to serve the city of Florissant, and I guess the great Ward 8. I just want to say my thoughts and prayers also to the people that were devastated by the explosion today. Obviously, we have people that were injured. I think right now, I know one was killed. It was a very serious incident that happened. And I got to tell you, our first responders in this area are second to none. I mean, the way they responded and made sure that the area was safe, I just can't say enough for how our first responders did. So I really want to give a big shout out to them for everything that they did. And we got some events coming up here. This Wednesday is Wednesday Night Out. This is the Dog Days of Summer. This is brought to you by Dooley's Florist, Old Town Wedding Chapel, and Jack's Foundation. And it'll be from 6 to 9 in the 600 block of Rue St. Francis. Next Monday, September the 1st, Labor Day, is the 3rd annual Tour de Florissant. It's the final leg of the 2025 Bommarito Audi West County Gateway Cup. Come on out. It's a lot of fun. It's an enjoyable day. If you've never seen a bike race, you'll really enjoy your day there. It's really neat. In conjunction with that event, there's also what they call the 2025 Pedal in Place at the race. So it's very unique. It's a stationary bike ride, and what it does is it raises money for people with Parkinson's. So it's a great cause. It starts at 11 o'clock. It's like 40-minute team rides every hour. So please come out and support that. We also have the 49th annual Polish Festival coming to Florissant. Again, this will be at the Duchesne Home Association. This is on Saturday, September the 6th, and it goes from, the gates open at 10, goes till 8 o'clock, so please come out. Very important meeting that we're going to have. I've convinced the Metropolitan Sewer District that the residents of Florissant would like to be heard about the basements that are flooding and some of the flooding issues we had. So they finally agreed to have a public meeting and an open house, and that's going to be on September the 9th from 6 to 8. At the James J. Egan Center, so please come out and be heard. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Lowry. Let's see. The next regular meeting for the City Council will be on Monday, September 8th, 2025. Councilwoman Parson moves to adjourn the regular meeting, seconded by Councilman Siam. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The meeting is adjourned.